Welcome to Sacred Texts Summarized. Today, we journey through the Platform Sutra, one of the foundational texts of Zen Buddhism. Attributed to the Sixth Patriarch Huineng, this text offers profound teachings on the nature of mind, sudden enlightenment, and non-duality. Through its revolutionary insights, the Platform Sutra challenges us to realize our inherent Buddha nature and live with clarity and compassion. In this summary, we'll explore the historical context of the Platform Sutra, its key teachings, and practical reflections to apply its wisdom in daily life. Let's begin. The Platform Sutra is rooted in the life and teachings of Huineng, the Sixth Patriarch of Zen Buddhism. Born into poverty in southern China, Huineng's spiritual journey began when he heard a single verse from the Diamond Sutra. Awaken the mind without clinging to anything. This moment sparked a profound realization of the nature of mind, despite Huineng's lack of formal education. Determined to deepen his understanding, he traveled to study under the fifth patriarch, Huineng. Here, he worked in the kitchen waiting for an opportunity to demonstrate his insight. One day, Huineng asked his disciples to compose a verse expressing their understanding of the nature of mind. The leading disciple, Shengshu, wrote, "The body is the Bodhi tree. The mind is like a clear mirror. Always polish it diligently, so no dust will gather." While this verse emphasized gradual cultivation, Huineng offered a different perspective. His verse read, "There is no Bodhi tree, nor is there a clear mirror. Fundamentally, nothing exists, so where can dust gather?" Recognizing the depth of Huineng's insight, Huineng passed the robe and bowl of succession to him, marking him as the sixth patriarch. Huineng's teaching became the foundation for what we now call the Sudden Enlightenment School of Zen. This event not only marks a pivotal moment in Huineng's life, but also redefines how we view spiritual awakening, not as a gradual ascent, but as an immediate realization of what has always been true. To this day, the contrast between gradual and sudden enlightenment remains a defining feature of Zen philosophy. The nature of mind. One of the central teachings of the Platform Sutra is the nature of mind. Huineng emphasized that the mind's true nature is pure, free, and inherently enlightened. He taught, "The mind is like the vast sky, unclouded and limitless. Delusions are like clouds. They come and go, but the sky remains unchanged." This teaching reminds us that our true nature is always present, even when obscured by thoughts, emotions, or attachments. Enlightenment is not something we attain, but something we realize. By seeing through illusions, we uncover the mind's original clarity. Importantly, Huineng challenged the reliance on external rituals or practices as means to enlightenment, urging his followers to look within. He said, "Do not seek outside yourself. The way is already within you." Reflection. Exercise. Close your eyes and visualize the sky. Notice the clouds as thoughts and feelings passing by. Imagine the vastness of the sky beyond them. As you observe, remind yourself, "I am not the clouds, I am the sky." This practice helps cultivate awareness of your unchanging nature. Sudden enlightenment. The Platform Sutra is best known for its emphasis on sudden enlightenment. Huineng challenged the notion that spiritual progress must be gradual. He taught that realization of one's true nature can happen in an instant when the mind is free from attachments. He explained, "Why wait lifetimes to find what is already within you? The Buddha nature is not something to be created or achieved. It is your original state." Huineng's teachings remind us that enlightenment is not reserved for a select few. It is accessible to all, regardless of status, education, or effort. What matters is recognizing the mind's inherent purity, and letting go of grasping. This radical idea democratized spirituality in his time. By removing the barriers of complex rituals and hierarchical structures, Huineng made enlightenment a possibility for everyone, from monks to common people. Reflection exercise. Take a moment to sit in silence. Ask yourself, what am I holding on to? Imagine releasing these attachments like setting down a heavy bag. Feel the lightness of simply being, free and complete. Non-duality and emptiness. Another key teaching of the Platform Sutra is non-duality, the understanding that all distinctions, such as good and bad or self and other, are illusions. Huineng taught, fundamentally there is no duality. To cling to one thing and reject another is to miss the truth. This teaching challenges us to let go of rigid categories and judgments. Instead of seeing the world as divided, we learn to embrace its unity. Huineng also emphasized the concept of emptiness, not as a void, but as the absence of fixed identities. He illustrated this with a parable. A mirror reflects all things without clinging to them, in the same way the enlightened mind sees all phenomena without attachment. This concept of emptiness offers freedom. By realizing that all things are impermanent and interconnected, we release our need to label and control. Reflection. Exercise. Throughout your day, notice where you create divisions between yourself and others, or between right and wrong. Practice seeing these opposites as interconnected parts of a greater whole. Reflect on the unity behind apparent differences. Freedom from attachment. Huineng's teachings often return to the importance of letting go. He warned against clinging to forms, rituals, or even the idea of enlightenment. He said, "Do not cling to the raft once you have crossed the river. Use it, but leave it behind." This metaphor reminds us that tools like meditation or teachings are valuable, but attachment to them can become an obstacle. True freedom lies in seeing beyond all concepts. Huineng also emphasized that attachment to good or bad experiences equally hinders spiritual progress. The key is equanimity, to let experiences come and go without grasping or rejecting them. Reflection. Exercise. Identify one thing you are clinging to, whether it's a belief, a possession, or a relationship. Ask yourself, what would it feel like to let this go? Practice releasing it, even if only symbolically, and notice the sense of freedom it brings. Practical application. The Platform Sutra is not just a text for study, it is a guide for daily living. Huineng encouraged his followers to bring awareness and compassion into every action, transforming ordinary life into a path of awakening. He taught, true meditation is not sitting in stillness. It is seeing the nature of mind and acting with wisdom in all things. This teaching reminds us that enlightenment is not separate from life. Every moment, whether working, walking, or resting, is an opportunity to practice mindfulness and embody wisdom. Huineng also stressed the importance of compassion, urging his followers to treat others with kindness and understanding, recognizing that we all share the same true nature. Reflection. Exercise. Choose one activity today, such as eating or walking, and do it with full attention. Notice the sensations, thoughts, and emotions that arise. Approach it with curiosity and presence, letting it become a meditation in itself. Extend this awareness to how you interact with others, bringing patience and empathy into each exchange. Conclusion. The Platform Sutra offers timeless guidance on realizing the mind's true nature, embracing non-duality, and living with freedom and compassion. Its teachings remind us that enlightenment is not something distant or extraordinary. It is the recognition of who we truly are. As Huineng said, the way is not far, it is within you. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Platform Sutra. If you found this video meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe to Sacred Texts Summarized for more insights from the world's greatest spiritual traditions. Until next time, may you walk the path of clarity and peace.